All right. Welcome back, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that good shit. Tis time to catch some people up. So, in the last session, we had Abel, Galahadrin, and Marrow enjoyed a pleasant dinner at Count Chelton Castle's manor in the city. Marrow went garbage diving, and Abel and Galahadrin did something not similar. So, we will then sort of rewind a bit to see what Faelyn and Aelina were doing. So, just to make sure, for the night before everybody else was planned to have the dinner, what were you guys like? Any things that you were doing on the night of the 34th, before waking up and I guess planning to go to the dinner?
Not necessarily. I believe I'm still trying to get a hold of Serena,
Okay.
or find out anything more about. Forgive me, it's been a very long time since we played. The people who want people with green hair.
Gotcha. All right. And Alina, was there anything that you were also failing? You're still sleeping in your privately rented hotel room, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. Alina, was there anything that you would do the night before the dinner? Okay. You can type in the Foundry thing. That way the video catches it and stuff. Okay. All right. So you guys go to sleep on the 34th. Uh, Alina, I believe that with your sleep schedule, you would be the first one to wake up. You wake up and you are in the second bed of Phelan's hotel room.
Oh, is that not on purpose?
She went to bed in the barracks bedroom that you guys have, and she wakes up at her early time as her usual schedule. She is there, and you look over and you see that Phelan is still sleeping in his bed. Most bougie hotels I've been to, even if one person is staying there, has two beds. So I am
Oh, yeah.
assuming that Phelan's room has two beds. You are in separate beds. All right. Phelan, you are woken up by Aelina, who for some reason is in your hotel room.
Good morning. Did you come in throughout the night? Is there a reason you're here and not at the castle? Interesting. Um, what do you remember about going to bed at the castle? Yes.
You
I realized.
remember going to bed? Yeah, you remember going to bed. What I just narrated previously. And Phelan, same thing. You remember going to bed with the plan that the next morning you were going to go to or the next day you were going to go to the dinner party.
All right. Well, you're welcome at any time. Do you have a history of sleepwalking? Right. Well, Let me look around here and see if anything looks amiss, and then we should go back to your room at the castle and see if anything's amiss there, I suppose.
All right. Go ahead. What you want to look around your room?
Yeah, let's do an investigation.
Perception or investigation? Yeah.
Perception's better. Let's do that one.
You don't really need to help. Faelyn, as you look around, you see that sitting on the dresser next to your bed is a familiar yet complicated-looking pistol that has a piece of paper sort of shoved into the barrel. And as you pick it up and pull the paper out, the piece of paper in your handwriting says, "Not this."
I'm sorry. So there is a pistol with a piece of paper next to it.
Inside the barrel.
Inside the barrel. And when I pick up the pistol, the piece of paper says in my handwriting, "Not this."
Yes.
Interesting.
And here, we're going to start a skill challenge. That was the first success. So, way this is going to work, you guys are going to have to try and figure out what happened last night. I assume that your characters are aware that there are some memory shenanigans going on occasionally.
Yeah, for both
So
of
I'm
us.
going to assume that your characters were smart enough to try to circumvent the memory shenanigans. So you have attempted to leave yourself clues. Now the question is, can you find them?
Yeah. Fair enough.
We are going to make skill checks. The DC started at 10. Every time you succeed and find a clue, the DC is going to go up by 5. Each one of you cannot make the same skill check twice. So, Faelyn, that was your investigation. Aelina can still make an investigation, but you can't make one. So yeah. Let me know what you think your characters would have done to hide a message to yourself, assuming that you would be losing your memory. And let me know what skill check you're going to roll for it. If you get 3 failures, the challenge ends. So yeah, I have a whole list of clues. Let's see if you can get them all.
Okay. Interesting. So,
I'll also note, but the pistol looks familiar.
Okay, well that helps. Can I investigate the door? Obviously, if something is coming and going, the main portal into my room would be something I would make sure was heavily watched. And as such, I would leave a clue there. I believe I would.
You've already used your investigation.
I haven't. I've used my perception.
Oh, you rolled perception for that. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Vagabond is complimenting me on the idea and cursing me out because she is very sick. So yeah, go ahead and make that investigation check. Okay, so you think that you would leave a clue for yourself somewhere on the door?
Somewhere around the door, yes.
Somewhere around the door. Where you find something, where do you find it?
It's a great question. On the frame, like God, what is that called? I think it is just the door frame. Up where you typically hide like a spare key above the door.
Yep, you reach up there and you find a folded piece of paper, and as you unfold it, it says, again in your handwriting, and I've got these all written down, so once this is concluded, you'll have access to a document that says all of them.
Cool.
Yeah, you see a note that just says Serena, Gary, Ivar, Mira, Gub. Or Guck.
Okay. Is this a me only show, or did she leave? Or is she looking for things in this room as well?
You guys are both the ones who are looking for stuff. I'm just whoever finds it's in your handwriting for that.
Gotcha. What other skills are there? Do I just pick each skill as I go through?
You certainly can.
Okay.
The DC for the next one is 20.
Oh, delightful.
And Aelina can make checks as well. You guys can separately use skills.
I'm assuming she can use an investigation on her own now.
Yeah, or perception. Yeah.
Okay. Where else would I look? And what skill would I use for it? So I'm obviously trying to look at the things that you have the highest rolls in. And I have history and religion, and I'm sitting here like, is that applicable to like?
If you can tell me how it's
look in a book.
Yeah, you can tell me how it's applicable.
So,
Aelina, do you have any ideas for what you'd like to Kiefer? Okay. What kind of check would you like to make for that? Just go ahead and roll it. DC's 20. You go and you talk to him. As you walk into the bar, he greets you and it's like, good rise to you. What can I get for you? And you sort of ask him if you left a note. And he says, nope, can't say you did. Sorry. I will give you, though, that from the way he greeted you, you have missed an entire day. It is now the day after the dinner, which is Rise Day the 36th.
Okay, perception. Delightful. Well, if I've missed an entire day, would a history check be good to just sit and genuinely try to figure out what happened in the last day?
If you can tell me how that ties into finding a note, sure. Or it doesn't have to be a note. Any kind of clue that you would have left yourself.
Yeah, just sitting down, trying to hammer out anything, any details I can remember, try to catch any like memory or flash of where I would have hid something or placed a clue as to what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're completely blank on it.
Okay.
All right, 2 strikes. Uh, I will now allow you guys to, if you both give up, if you both use the same check, you can give each other advantage on it.
Okay, so like if we both use like deception.
Yeah.
Got it. What have I used? Perception and investigation. She used to use persuasion, so we can't both use persuasion, presumably.
Aelina already used it.
Right. Let me run this by you. What if I were to use my deception by trying to like decode where I would hide something or where I would make a where I would hide something's the best way to put it. Like
Yeah.
where I would. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
And Aelina, I assume, is going to give you a help on that.
She better. Never mind.
There you go. You found that you slipped like a note into like a hidden pocket that you had made on your fancy clothes. And you unroll it, and this one says in Alina's handwriting.
F4 need progress. Did you say how many we're looking for specifically?
No,
Okay.
because it's a Scrodinger's cat thing, where if
Got it.
you don't find them, they didn't exist.
What else do we have? What else do we have?
Realistically,
Let's try my acrobatics. See how high I can jump and see what we have. Let's try this. Let me use my arcana, see if like I can sense or see in a different like plane. Like if I wrote anything out. I actually think I have the I have a orb that lets me see like a clairvoyance.
Okay.
So let's see if I placed anything where non-magic people couldn't see.
Okay. DC is 25.
Of course it is. Okay.
I will give you that because you didn't realize you were rolling a skill that you literally could not succeed on.
I did. But we gotta dive in, you know?
So you do that, and you see sort of somehow. I will say that you, for the Arcana thing, you pop Gus into existence, and he has a note tied around his leg.
Excellent. And what does the note say?
I posted it.
Outreach wants new queen.
Outreach
Got it.
wants new queen.
wait a minute.
What is outreach?
Is this
Do I have
some kind of like Truman Show kind of thing?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any more skills that will let me get a 30.
I don't know that I.
What do you mean by that, Thur?
So they say they have 4. Oh, I'm trying to look at all the clues here. So there's the list of names. There's the this isn't it. On the gun that's weird. Have 4 need progress. Outreach wants new queen.
So Gary, Ivar, and Guck, I believe, are basically for hire. Like they're mercs. Not this makes me think we're looking for a different type of weapon. And Outreach once new queen makes me think that there might have been an assassination attempt. This was not the weapon.
Go ahead and roll whatever your next check is, and roll it with advantage, because if you can't pass a 30 without getting a crit, just see if you roll a crit.
What would my next check be? Just
The
anything?
DC 30. Just see if you can crit again.
No, I mean like what do you want me to roll?
Anything. It sounds like it doesn't matter.
With
You just got to see if you get a crit. Motherfucker. So with a religion, you open like one of your sort of like Trinity just like religious texts that you've been sort of reading, trying to study like a bunch of different stuff, and there is a note inside of it.
DeLuca with Outreach. Delightful.
Yeah, so like
For shits and giggles, do that again. Just to see if you can crit again.
Sure. Give me just a second.
like it sounds like there's some organization that is somehow like in control of the Knights Eternal
Nope.
reemergence phenomenon, and Outreach, whatever maybe Outreach is the name of that organization.
I will say that you know that Outreach is the name. Like Faelyn knows what Outreach is.
I do. Isn't that the people that are hunting me?
That's
No, Outreach are the people who like the
go into
outreach
Garen
program for the
Woods.
Garen Woods. It's
yes.
the religious schools, not hunting.
Right.
So
what is the name of the people that I'm supposed to hide from? Just so I have that back in my head.
I believe that was Genesis.
Right. Okay. Got it. Yes.
I was wondering if the familiar pistol was Pinch Whistle's pistol.
It is Pinch, and as he goes to meets up with you guys, he shows you the pistol, and it's not in your bag anymore. It went. You didn't notice it, but it went missing sometime.
Because I was thinking that Abel still kind of tinkers with it. It's like maybe I should take up tinkering.
Okay, and can you guys see all 5 of the clues?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm cooking. I'm in the tank.
And now deleting the rest of these.
So if Outreach is the program that is going into the Garen Woods and trying to like convert people and like teach them about the Trinity, it sounds like DeLuca's working with them.
Why am I? Oh, because it was my note. Never mind. I'm like, why am I not listed among the people that were clearly recruited from this?
Yeah.
I will also say the only person on that list that you do not know who that is between the group of you is whoever the fuck Guck is.
No, I know Guck. Guck works with Gary because I remember the name Guck Guckins.
Oh, never mind. Oh, I forgot I introduced that. Yep, Guck Guckins. Yep. I'm so happy with that name, by the way.
It's a great name.
It's just the perfect goblin name.
Once new queen. Like, are they somehow manufacturing Knights Eternal? Like, that doesn't. We were thinking this is a process that is some kind of like divine cycle, but what if it's more?
Have 4 Need Progress was written by Aelin, right? Or Aelina?
I'm going to tell you this now. Doesn't matter.
Okay. It doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
So have 4 need progress would be Queen, Aelina, Alina's brother, and the one in Summer, right?
You don't know that.
We don't know who the 4 are.
I'm not confirming anything
Yeah,
that
but
you're
like
trying to
My
draw from
my
those.
bet
that
my,
would make sense.
my bet is that the 4 are the 4 of you.
The 4 of us being
You as the queen, Aelina, the Hound Mother, and then the the Green Knight.
is the Hound Mother one of the Eternals?
No, but
The Hound Mother, as you understand it, is one of the old gods.
My assumption, or how I'm reading this, is that those 4, if you're right, if they are trying to create Eternals, then the 4 is the 4 we know about.
maybe. I'm not convinced. So we don't know. So Phelan and Aelina don't have any special knowledge about Pinchwhistle's pistol other than it's a pistol with some weird
Yeah, I have
modifications,
no
right?
clue what pinch
They
was.
have whatever you would have told them.
Right. So it's not necessarily the fact that it's Pinchwhistle's pistol that's important, but it says not this. I'm thinking.
Does
Like
it just say not this?
Yeah, it just says not this according to the handout here.
Okay.
So it's like you're telling yourself you're not a weapon.
Ooh.
Like as a, the Iron Giant, I'm not a gun kind of thing.
I will also say that, like, this was stolen. Like, Phelan did not ask you to borrow this pistol. This was taken out of wherever you were keeping it and wound up in the hotel room.
Yeah, so why would he bother to do that specifically? Is it, if I go over the pistol, does it look like there's been anything, like, has it been modified at all since I last looked at it?
What kind of check do you want to do for that?
I'll just... We'll investigate, I think. That sounds like investigation to me.
It is... You still haven't figured out what the fuck this pistol does besides shoot bullets?
Yeah. Sounds like we might need to take it to a tinker. I think it's been long enough. It's a big city.
Hey guys,
all right,
I
so
am.
think that's what I'm gonna be
really
doing
sorry to do
today.
this. This kid is having a night. I don't know if I can continue playing tonight.
That's fine. Let's do you want to just do I want to get through at least taking another look at Pinchwhistle's pistol, just so you guys have some idea of what to do for next session.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
Vagabond's also kind of out of it as well.
I'm gonna feed him. And I can listen in on that, but then I think I'm gonna have to be done. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
I'm gonna take Pinchwhistle's pistol to a tinker shop and see what they can make of it.
All right.
And I guess we can think about the rest of these notes another time.
All right.
Did that?
So yeah, you take it to Tinker's shop. There's a little, gnome behind the counter who gets very excited when you show it. It's like, oh, this is marvelous. This is really good work. Where'd you find this?
Somebody tried to kill me with it.
Interesting. You see here, and they sort of point out to yours like this firing mechanism. It can fire modified rounds.
Like special bullets?
Probably you would need some way to make them, but as I'm looking here, they can probably fire some kind of like container projectile, like larger rounds than usual.
Like a grenade launcher?
I don't know what that is, but probably explosive things
Well,
or acid or alchemical fire.
like it can throw things really far. So instead of me having to throw an alchemist's fire, I can shoot it
Well,
instead.
you would need to modify whatever you want to like shoot with it, with some tools. I don't know how you would do that. That'd be very complex.
Okay. Need to be shrunk down somehow.
Oh, wait a second. You should have.
Oh,
You
should
should
be.
also have tools. His tools in here.
Yeah, I should. Yeah,
All right.
they might
I
be
don't know
in.
what happened to them.
They might be in one of my bags.
I stole
Hang on.
those too.
Oh, yep.
Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Pinch whistles, Tinker's tools. So I guess
Can
I'll
you-
also show them that.
Okay. Can you move that onto your main thing so I can identify him?
Okay.
Is Galahadron also here?
He certainly
Hold on,
can
what-
be.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt. It was just you guys two in the hotel room, but now Abel's talking.
No, they found the clues and they brought them to you guys. So everybody's together now.
Can between the three of you please tell me what is going on?
That is sort of the problem. We don't specifically know.
All right. Can you see the identified description on the Tinker's tools?
Yes, so I can make healing bullets. if I get Tinker's tools proficiency, I can make healing bullets. That's pretty funny. I guess I know what feat I'm taking at level 8.
That has been annoying me for so long that you guys just got those and went, huh, neat. Never touched them.
Well, that's really neat. I like that. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna ask the guy. It's like, hey, can you show me how these work?
Oh, they're very complex. That would take probably months of training.
I got like 2 weeks before I'm going on a mission.
We can start.
Let's start.
All right. And then that's just the rules for learning
Yep.
a new trade skill during downtime.
Yeah. So I guess 10 weeks minus 1 because I'm marginally smart, and then so I guess we've got 2 weeks till the ceremony, and it costs how much money does it cost again?
It is in
Trying to remember.
the additional
It's like
rules.
50 gold or something.
Did Pixies do
Downtime
it?
training, 25 gold per.
Okay, so 50 gold then. Alright.
Pixies might have done it. Is there pixie dust?
No,
There's pixie dust anywhere.
gnomish ingenuity.
No, I have other problems, little gnome.
Oh,
Yes. Are there pixie dust on my friends? Was it pixies?
I'm
Not
not going to
talking to
speculate on
you.
your friend's recreational drug use.
I'm not. No, I'm. No, I appreciate.
I'm
you
straight
wanna
edge,
help.
good sir.
I appreciate that you want to help, but I'm not talking to you.
Rude thing to say inside someone's store, but okay, you do you.
I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be rude. It's been a
Well, you are
confusing
succeeding
morning.
at it, despite your best efforts.
Thank you.
So we're not entirely sure what's happening. I
There's
believe
gotta
we
be
need-
pixie dust.
I've never been pixie dusted before, so I wouldn't know one way or the other. This is a nightmare.
So if you guys want to figure out what you want to try and do next session, once you have that, then we can end it there if people need to go.
I would appreciate it.
Oh, is Nate waking up?
Oh yes.
I don't hear him.
He is on the other side of the house, but I'm not about to leave Gwen to deal with that all by herself. So
It's 1 platinum is 10 gold, right?
Yes.
all right. I love you all. I appreciate your patience with this. I will be back probably next week.
Okay.
Tell Nate it's gonna be okay. We'll figure it out.
I will let him know.
It's probably just pixies. I'm sorry, Gnome. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a lot.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm used to dealing with unconscientious nobles.
Oh. That's just sort of sad.
Yeah, so if you guys just want to let me know if there's anything besides downtime activities you guys would like to do in between now and the oath ceremony, then just let me know. And if there's nothing and you guys just want to move right on to the oath ceremony and after doing some downtime things, that's perfectly fine.
Maybe this is all a simulation. Galahad wouldn't say that, but
I mean, it is. Like, literally, it is.
Yeah, I think Abel is just busy learning how to make healing bullets.
Yep. Alright. Well, if that's the case, then we should be good here.
that's wild.
Short session, but a lot happened, so.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I'll need to think on these clues here. Do you want me to stop recording?
Go ahead.